Hey guys, Carl here. I'm Bohemian Nomad. Tim gets a new truck. Tammy's probably back, and gag me. He's still doing political commentary. Let's talk about it. Anyway, as you know, old Timmy Boy uses God for all his excuses, whether good or bad. He's got no responsibility if he makes a bad decision because God told him to do it. But he's nothing but politics now. He's telling people, oh, blah blah blah. He's going into politics. And what's funny is he's complaining about these actors giving support to Kamala Harris. And he's like, oh, they need to stay in their own lane. They need to just be acting. They don't need to be doing politics. And then, Tim, what are you doing? You're doing the same thing. I don't get it. You're trying to use your channel to support who you like. I don't know. Whoa, but anyway, I'm coming to you from my camper. I'm on home time until I get going. I'll get into that later, but I'm back at home, and I got one day left. I go back up tomorrow morning. But anyway, I guess gagged me with these politic videos. Bull, I zoom right through those at 2 times speed. That's probably why I didn't see the shadow that Grifters Anonymous was talking about, where he says Tammy's holding the camera. I didn't even notice that. It's probably just listening, not paying attention. I should probably pay more attention to his videos, but sometimes it's just hard. They're just so boring, doing the same stuff over and over. Yeah, he bought a new truck. Traded in his old truck. Not sure why. I don't know. And that truck's not all that expensive. I don't know. It's crazy. When they told me Tammy was back, I was thinking maybe he's getting the bigger truck because he's going to switch to a fifth wheel, pull the fifth wheel, and Tammy's willing to live in a fifth wheel because it's a lot bigger. My wife was kind of like that herself. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know if he's going to trade in the trailer and get something bigger. But all this money had to come from somewhere. He doesn't have enough money to do all that stuff. If you figure, what does he get? $1,700 a month Social Security, and his YouTube estimates say it's $2,000, maybe $3,000 a month. But you got to pay taxes on that. And then he's got his grifting income where he begs for stuff. Maybe that's another $1,000 a month. I don't know. It's still not a ton of money for all that stuff. And the Tammy stuff would make sense because just recently he's talked about Fred and Raphael a little bit less. So when Tammy's around, they go to restaurants to eat, and Tammy's his other mom, so Tammy can do his laundry. If Tammy's home, he'd probably rather have Tammy do his laundry anyway. I don't know. And that walking around the mall is expensive walking, Tim, because he's visiting Rolex watches, looking at Rolex watches. I think he really wants to get a Rolex watch, but they're just a little bit too far out of his price range. Bought a $200 pair of sunglasses when he already owns a $300 pair of sunglasses. You can only wear one pair of sunglasses at a time. I don't know. I don't get it, but maybe he likes them. Maybe they look good on him. I don't know. They do look like nice sunglasses. Bought 5 pairs of shoes at the mall. I mean, you only wear one pair of shoes at a time. I don't know. He doesn't really talk about color coordinating or this or that, or I don't know, his get out of town shoes or FU shoes or something. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get all the shoes. I only got. I'm only gonna have one pair of shoes when I go off to work on Monday, and then just some slippers and shower shoes. I don't know. It's crazy. Obviously doesn't like shopping at Walmart because here he is at the mall. So when he's got money, when he's got someone else's money, he's out at the mall spending it. When he's got his own money, he's at Walmart. Just like Blindview says, he's all shiny and bright on the outside and a pile of shit on the inside. Cheap, idiot, Tim the Taker Baker. And then it's, I gotta wear these sunglasses, my glaucoma and stuff like that. Well, you gotta wear sunscreen too, dude. You're down in Florida. that's what all that skin cancer is about. But we don't see you putting on sunscreen or you having any special sunscreen on there. I don't know. Gag me about this Super Duty truck. Now I'm gonna have to watch 20 videos about this Super Duty truck, and this Super Duty truck's gonna be the best truck ever. The greatest truck ever built, the greatest truck ever built to man. It's the mini Godzilla engine. No, the shit was the Godzilla engine. Nobody talks about the mini Godzilla engine. No, you watch Matt on RVs when you're buying RVs. It's got the Godzilla engine. Doo-doo, Godzilla. You got mini Godzilla, and nobody. I don't even know if that's a true name people talking about, but who cares about a mini Godzilla when you can have the Godzilla? Whatever. Um, and of course, all your trucks were the best truck ever. And then obviously you paid zero to nothing for this because you're such a great salesman and negotiator. So you paid very little for this new Ford F250, I think it is, 350, I don't know, whatever. And it's got four-wheel drive. You can tow better without four-wheel drive, but whatever. What do I know? And you can go off-roading now with this truck and wash it every day. That'd be great. And then oh, that's funny, you took it to the car wash and you can't run it through the car wash because it's too big, and you can't leave the hitch off of it, and whatever. That was funny. Anyway, and then of course, of course, for your trade-in, you got the most money ever available, ever paid for a used Toyota Tundra, blah blah blah, whatever it was his number. I don't know why you memorize this stuff for these cars and this transmission and stuff, and you just say it over and over. Just like your camper, it's an FK25, blah blah blah. I don't know. That don't mean nothing to me, but I guess it means a lot to Tim, and he loves talking about it. Oh my goodness. And the doctor says his blood, he took his blood, went to the general doctor. He's all good except a little high cholesterol, which at this age most of us have. I don't know. I don't know if I believe it, but we only have Tim to know the truth. So who knows? That's what he says. So I guess that's what it is. And of course, now that he did this, trading this Tacoma in for the Ford F-150, in a week or so, he's going to be debt-free. No payments. No payments. Somehow, miraculously, it just happened. He got so much for the Tundra, and he paid so little for this truck that it's free. And he's driving around on free gas. I don't know. He's not really saying driving around on free gas. He's getting 11 miles a gallon. He loved driving around in this Honda. And now he's driving around this truck. There's no way it's free gas. I don't know. I don't get it. We'll have to see what happens in the future. Things seem to be shaping up a little bit. So it should be pretty cool. I'm going to have plenty of time to watch him on my new job. Let's talk about that a little bit. For those of you who know, I switched careers. I'm beginning to be a truck driver, kind of an over-road regional truck driver. Going to be driving tanker, this hazardous waste, or not waste, just hazardous material in a tanker. So anyway, I got through orientation. Next step's going to be where I get on someone else's truck and I drive with them for 2 to 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, who knows. That's like the worst part of being a trucker experience, I guess, having to share a truck with someone 24/7. So I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to learning more about how to do things. So I'm a quick study, so I think I'll just get right to it and buck it up. My son and I both got through orientation. He got assigned somebody and he didn't like it, so he hit the bricks, and he's back here at home permanent. He's gonna just work down here, I guess, so he's not going to continue. So anyway, he was gonna go off to Seattle and then to Florida and blah blah blah, and then it just didn't happen. So that's his choice. That's what he's made. So we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know how his trucking journey goes. But he's not in Seattle right now, where he should be. But that's what he's decided to do. Oh, and not for him, but for me, the part of this job is all the money I paid for truck school. They pay it back to me over time, starting in 30 days. Orientation was super cool. A guy came that had a pit bull named Flint. Flint was awesome. Flint was totally cool. It was the nicest pit bull I've ever met. He was super sweet, super affectionate. Loved everybody in the class. So, I know pit bulls got a bad history, but this one was awesome. It was lots of paperwork. Watched a lot of videos. When you get orientated, you got to watch the active shooter. I've seen it like at a zillion jobs, and human trafficking, because we're truck drivers, so we're supposed to notice if we see human trafficking. So we can help that. There's a drug test, urine and hair sample. I passed all those, obviously, because I don't do any drugs or anything like that, except for what Tim says, that we're all druggies and crazy, But anyway, but it did have its little glitches and stuff, because I do inject insulin. I'm a type 2 diabetic. I've been diabetic for a long time, but I got it all under control. For any of you that know the numbers, my A1C is 6.2, which is a pretty good number. You always want it to be under 7, and I'm under 7, but I'm under 7 with medication. I wouldn't be under 7 without medication. So anyway, but I got that under control, and the doctors got together and talked and did what doctors do, and so that's all good. In our class, we started out with 20. We only came out with 5. One of them was including Byron, and so now he's off. So our class went from 20 to 4. So it's tough, but if you're older and you want to change careers and you want to be a trucker, you can listen here. I'll tell you how it goes for me. See if you'd like it or not. I don't know. Anyway, so things are going good there. So I'm all set. I go back up this morning, Monday morning, and then they'll finish up the rest of my paperwork, and then I'm supposed to go out with somebody. Maybe I'll go out Monday. Maybe I'll have to wait. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And now we're on my minimalism journey. One of the reasons I started making these videos is because I get tired of Sarasota Tim telling people he's a minimalist. And he's good at it, because he's not. I mean, yeah, he does live in a camper, but he's nowhere near minimalism. And on my minimalism journey now, I've chosen a career where I'm not going to have a vehicle. I'm not going to have a house or apartment. I'm not going to be paying real estate taxes. Basically, I'll live where I work, which some of you can think that that's nasty or it's good. But anyway, I'm living on the job, no commute. I wake up, I'm already at work. I'm already sleeping at work, really. I don't know. Some of you that could be good or bad, but everything's got its pluses and minuses. Anyway, and now I'm not just relying solely on my wife to pay my medical insurance. So I'm going to be getting my own medical. I got my own medical insurance now. So so I'm not freeloading off of her for medical, which I kind of, when you're a dude, you like making, pulling your own weight. You don't want the lady to be doing everything. So, yeah. So anyway, so I got that going. It didn't really bother me that much. I got some more 401k savings going up, so I'll be saving for retirement. The way things are going now, I think I'm going to work till I get to age of full retirement. I know I could get a free check at 62, Tim, but I think when I'm 62, I'll just stay working. Let somebody else that needs it more take some of that Social Security money and use that, and I'll still pay in for others that need it, And yeah, maybe I could have gotten some free money, but I don't know. I don't need it. Let other people have it. But that's more paying it forward, Tim. These are people I won't even know. I won't even meet. And who knows? The money's just in a big kitty. So who knows? So anyway, so I'll pay it forward that way. We're going to have fun. Monday, we're going to hit the road. Maybe I'll be going to Seattle and Florida myself. I don't know. I don't know why my son was so freaked out about it. If you want to be a trucker, that's just one of the things you got to do. You got to buck up and do it. So I'm going to buck up and do it. Yep. Oh, and lots of coffee. Emerald Bowl, best cup of coffee I ever had. Yep, best cup of coffee. Oh yeah, no drinking until this is all over. No alcohol at all, which I could do. It's no problem. Everybody thinks I'm an alcoholic. I'd love to crack one open, watching Ziggy and I and Grifters Anonymous, but not gonna be able to do it until I'm on my home time after things are all over. But I'll be wishing them well, and I can't wait to see I go up to the UP. I went to law school in Lansing, Michigan, and we kept saying we're right here next to the UP. Let's go up. Let's go cross that bridge. Let's go up to the UP. And of course, we never went. And we got close. We got to Traverse City, but that's not the UP. And so anyway, it'll be cool seeing him in the UP. He's got lots of stories. It's cool up there. That's God's country up there. Lots of woods. So I can't wait to see that. And old here Evie, probably bring her on the truck with me once I become a real truck driver and I'm on my own solo. Or I might take Grandma's dog or my son's dog. I don't know, but I'm going to take a dog with me. Anyway, this video is way too long. I went a whole week without making a video, but I was just super tired and studying and all sorts of stuff. And I'm still a little tired, but I'm going to be well rested and ready to go. So hopefully we'll have some fun stories for you. We'll see you soon. You guys have a great Sunday. It's awesome. I'm going to go to the gym for one of the few last times to get a jacuzzi, sauna, and steam room. And it's going to be fantastic. And we'll see you. Have a great time.